river dropping 1,000 feet, with a few red gourd bags or wishing kind people come from afar every day.
Xiaohu was born into a well-off family. His parents are business people and often spend less time at home. So, from a very young age, Xiaohu was mostly home alone, and his emotional well-being was not given much attention. Lacking parental care since childhood made him somewhat introverted, especially timid towards girls, and he never dared to confidently initiate conversations. Such a personality gradually put him on the margins of the class. To make up for his personality shortcomings, he always studied very diligently, achieving top grades. After entering 7th grade, his homeroom teacher became a beautiful and elegant young female teacher named Aya. 32-year-old Aya is a gentle woman, always smiling at everyone. Despite her gentle personality and outstanding appearance, her professional work and married life are a mess. After getting married, she still had ambiguous relationships with other men, leading her husband to file for divorce. Although she has been single for 10 years, she continuously has boyfriends around her. Aya is a bit younger than Xiaohu's mother. Xiaohu felt a sense of closeness towards this homeroom teacher from the bottom of his heart, and often fantasized during class about how wonderful it would be if his own mother were as gentle as Aya. Aya also noticed that there was an added layer of admiration in Xiaohu's gaze, so she began to pay special attention to him. Xiaohu's academic performance is quite good, with the biggest strength being composition. Therefore, after class, Aya often tutors her in essays, and even gave her a book filled with excellent essays. For the first time, Xiaohu felt the care of a woman, moved to the point of feeling a bit nervous and afraid. To make her feel at ease, Aya often talked to her about light-hearted topics. Gradually, Xiaohu lowered her guard towards Aya. During later interactions, Aya learned about Xiaohu's family situation, and realized she was a child lacking love, also having a blind spot in handling relationships between men and women. Seeing a handsome student, even though not yet 14 years old, Aya developed other thoughts. The tutoring session shifted from between classes to private tutoring, and the location gradually moved from the classroom and office to home. Aya's house was very close to the school, and the first time Xiaohu went there for a tutoring session, Aya was specifically waiting at the door for her. She was like a mother, making Xiaohu feel an unprecedented warmth. Under the influence of adolescence and proximity, this warmth gradually turned into feelings between a man and a woman. This emotion was part of Aya's plan. That afternoon, Aya took Xiaohu into her bedroom. From then on, the relationship between the teacher and student was no longer pure. Afterwards, Xiaohu was unsure if what he did was right or wrong, but every time he saw Aya, he was very happy. To ease his concerns, Aya simply offered to give him money, so he wouldn't have to ask his family for money. This money would be his reward for helping. Xiaohu, not even 14 years old, lacked a clear understanding of matters between men and women, and believed that his teacher would never deceive him. So he gladly accepted his demands and rewards. Thereafter, under Aya's further deceptions, Xiaohu often visited Aya at his home. Find a place to meet using the venue. After all, since what happened between them, Xiaohu was always distracted in class, initially feeling uneasy about this relationship. Whenever he saw Aya in class, he felt very excited, with no desire to study at all. During Aya's classes, his mind would wander constantly, and the most direct manifestation of this was his grades plummeting. At first the parents blamed Xiaohu, but later they discovered that the chat records between Aya and Xiaohu were very unusual, not only ambiguous, but also very explicit. Under pressure, Xiaohu finally revealed the situation between himself and Aya. The father and daughter were shocked. No wonder this female teacher was tutoring their son every day. It turned out to be for this reason. They hurriedly reported it to the police. After the trial, the People's Court found that the defendant Aya had sexual relations multiple times with the victim Xiaohu, a child under 14 years of age. Her actions constitute the crime of child molestation, and should be severely punished according to law. It includes circumstances of voluntary surrender, which may allow for a lighter sentence according to the law. With no prior criminal record, and voluntary confession during the trial, the court considered a lighter sentence. The final judgment was that the defendant Aya was guilty of child molestation, and sentenced to 3 years in prison. Afterwards, Xiaohu's parents took the child to the hospital for an examination, provided psychological comfort, and helped the child overcome the trauma and regain a healthy mindset. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.